Good morning once again. College basketball, one of the many sports cancelled in the United States due to the coronavirus outbreak. And now it may be touching locally on a story that broke overnight. An official who worked the Northeastern Conference Men's Basketball Championship game at Robert Morris has tested positive for the COVID-19. Bahamian Charles Bain plays for Robert Morris Colonials as they beat St. Francis 77-67 in that game. Who would have qualified for the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2015, but March Madness was cancelled. Officials from both schools have been notified along with tournament staffers who may have had close contact with that official, and the NEC is advising anyone who attended the game to monitor for symptoms and contact a doctor. So far, Robert Morris, athletic director, has indicated that none of the players have shown any signs of the symptom from the game which was played March 10th. Let's continue to follow that closely and keep Charles Bain in our prayers. Meantime, the International Olympic Committee, in a communication this morning, stated that the games will go on as planned despite the spread of the coronavirus. Bahamas Olympic team Dr. Ricky Davis speaking with us this morning via telephone. ZNS Sports asking him first about the decision to cancel all local sporting events and international team travel.
Yes, all sporting events in the Bahamas should be postponed or canceled for a later date. Not until we have great understanding of this virus. Human contact is transmittable by this virus. Therefore, participating in any type of sporting event can cause this virus to manifest throughout the country and throughout the sporting world. Therefore, if you notice, throughout the world, all major sporting events have been postponed. Therefore, in the Bahamas, we should not be different. We should cancel all sporting events.
Should athletes be worried with what's going on around the world and the Olympics just a few months away?
At the present time, they should be, because coronavirus is something that we have no control over. It is a life-threatening situation, and it is not necessary for anybody to put their life at risk in any type of competition. So yes, the athletes should be concerned. Hopefully there should be, if not a cure, some immunization that will be able to slow it down. But the Olympic is just one game. Unfortunately, it's every 4 years. If we're not successful in finding any sort of cure for it at the present time, unfortunately, we'll have to look either in 4 years, or if the IOC decided to change it and allow the Olympics to be maybe 2 years later, then we can look forward for that.
There continues to be meetings among the IOC federations and doctors, but there seems to be no concrete answer.
I had a meeting in France 10 days ago, but that was canceled due to the fact of us being concerned of the coronavirus. That sports physician meeting, approximately 1,000 physicians would have been there. This is associated with the IOC, the International Olympic Committee, but all of us were told that it is canceled because of the coronavirus. We as physicians who are medically inclined did not go. Why should athletes go to things that may cost their life? Therefore, we have to be very concerned about the coronavirus.
It is a saying, but no fact that the virus attacks the old and low immune system. So others and those with high immune system should be safe. Is this true?
Yes, we all have high immune systems, whether athletes or human beings. We all still need to be worried because this virus is something we really don't know anything about. It is something that is new. Yes, they're saying that persons who have comorbid conditions, it causes harm or life-threatening to them, but we're still not 100% sure. So therefore, I don't think anybody should take chances. We should respect this virus until we have some great knowledge or understanding of what this virus is all about.
Well, with no sports locally and internationally, no NBA, no college basketball, no hockey, no nothing, sports bars have become a ghost town. ZNet Sports visited a few and was able to get a front row seat with no hassle at all. Only things on the television sets now is old sports games, some even putting on movies, just nothing to watch, and that means everyone possibly staying at home.
It's a little unexpected and very inconvenient because sports is definitely something that brings people together, that they come out to congregate. So it is a very big part of how we make money. We've definitely seen a decline in the amount of customers that come out during the evenings. But, with all things, you have to try to adjust and make the necessary changes. So we've been having other activities, example, karaoke and other events to kind of get people out and still involved, to still socialize.
We have seen more like a drop, especially when this whole virus actually came up. We actually do show our sports on multiple TVs, as you can see. We have about, I'll say, about 13 to 15 sports channels per show. And what we've been trying to do is that we've been trying to put in for a whole happy hour on Tuesdays and Thursdays and stuff like that, just to try to get the people back inside the place. Now that they saying that, everything is scarce and stuff like that, so the folks that ain't really coming out no more, as you can see.
It has slowed down the day-to-day coming, and I've noticed that a lot of my customers now, they would come in, they'd purchase, but then they'll leave. They wouldn't stay and hang up anymore. So I've noticed that.
This was supposed to be the time for the bars to be packed. NCAA college basketball, March Madness, and NBA season was heating up, and if this lasts any longer, there may not be any finals. So just what may be the alternative for these settings with the fans not coming out to watch?
Hoping for the best, and that something happens or something changes, because it's a part of our culture. We look forward to NBA championships happen in May, and you kind of plan around it, and so you just have to do what you can and hope for the best.
Our sports aspect, that's where we get all our fans them from too. And now the basketball game is a show when we basically just losing, like we actually down right now. So this is one of the things that is basically hurting us right now.
I do have a little fears towards it, but of course I'm just more anxious than anything, because I just want to know everything, and of course we don't, so that's the only fear I really have at this point. So.
Well, that's going to do it for sports. Just want to encourage everybody to continue to be safe.